Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, The Amazing Spider-Man number 53.LR. This is a Last Remains extension. It's not part of the main story, it's the main story's side story, kind of like a side chick or a side dude. And I'm just going to start telling you about who made this comic book because I think I'm going to dig myself into a hole if I keep going on that particular path. So we got Fallen Order, Part 4. Nick Spencer and Matthew Rosenberg are the writers. Federico Vincentini and Takashi Miyazawa are the artists. They're also the inkers along with Scott Hanna. And for colors, we've got Marcio Menez and Eric Arcianega along with VC's Ariana Maher doing the letters. Marcelo Ferreira just said it. What do you call it? And David Curiel does the cover, and there's a variant cover out there by Koi Pham, and another one by Jason Hickney. Anthony Gambino does the design, and Spider-Man was created by Stan Lee with Steve Ditko. All right, let's get to the actual frickin' story now. Jeez. So there's a lot of Spider Island spiders, and Morlun. What do you think happens? Well, you're right. That's exactly what happens. I feel really bad for these stupid spiders, I'm saying. But then the Sin Eater shows up. And that's when things start to get real fun. Now, there's kind of like an Aurora Borealis here in the sense of that snake eating its own tongue while going around in the big circle, possibly around the entirety of the Earth, because we get a theme later on, which is pretty interesting. But the real story, of course, has to be with the ladies and Miles, because he's there too. I'm saying, man, to be surrounded by a bunch of hot spider chicks, I could think of worse things to do in a dreamscape. But that's where they are. They're in the nightmare realm of Peter Parker, so to speak, fighting all his ex-girlfriends and Aunt May. But there's zombie versions and demonically possessed zombie versions, which is actually a way that a lot of people suggest that vampires really are, which is especially weird. But that's not what we're talking about here. This was a really weird book, man. It got me thinking about so many different things, so many different aspects of culture's horror stories. You know what I'm saying? Like they're evil mythologies. And I love that this book is doing that. Now, I don't know what they're doing with Morlun, and I hope that this doesn't get stupid because Morlun is one of those enemies, especially when he's got his family with him. It's like, it's so over the top ridiculous that the only way to beat him is through some silly thing, which, you know, like, oh my God, they're super powerful and they come back when you kill them, like almost immediately, and you can't stop them either. Oh man, Juggernaut and the freaking quick dry cement. Anyway, is what it is. I enjoyed this. And getting to see the way that everybody was reacting to the nightmares around them and seeing Doctor Strange show up too. I know he was technically already there, but it was really good. Also, I have to, what do we got here? Vincentini and Miyazawa. I've got to give a thanks for something here. Let's go to this almost last page. Yeah, that. Thank you. Thank you very much. I feel so much better about myself now. That's a hell of a butt. I mean, Spider-Woman has definitely got the best butt in the Marvel Universe. Look, I'm putting that out there. If you want to think that's sexist, fine. I would rather you think it's a compliment. I mean, think about that. Like in the DC universe, obviously it would be Dick Grayson, but here, like look at the gender equality there. You know what I'm saying? DC's got this side and Marvel's got that side, and they're both the backside. I'm going to get myself into trouble here pretty soon. So I'm going to end this one. Like the video, watch an ad, talk to you guys later, and consider checking out the book because this is actually a really good backup story. I'm digging on this. It's ancillary. I don't think you actually need this to enjoy the main Amazing Spider-Man story, but it's definitely fun. Good addition to what we're already reading, right? All right, guys, I'm out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.